You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey GH fans, Belinda from Soap Dirt here, and we need to talk about Anna Devane and her plans for Dex Heller. She just slapped a target on Sonny Corinthos' back this week, and I worry if she does hire Dex that she might also be slapping a target on his back. Is Anna gonna mess around and get Dex killed? Well, let's dive in and talk about this development on the ABC soap, but first, please subscribe if you haven't. So, on a recent episode of GH, we saw Anna talking to Detective Bennett in her office about her interest in hiring Dex Heller as a police officer. And Bennett pushed back on her and grilled her about why is she recruiting mobsters, but then she pushed back harder on the detective and said that Dex's info on how Sonny's businesses operate could really help them when it comes to shutting down organized crime in Port Charles, and that's what she says she wants to do. She is over whatever friendship that they had, and the actress Finola Hughes said when she saw the script, she was a little sad about her not being on friendly terms with Maurice's character Sonny anymore, but she said, this is the plot. This is what you have to do. So I'm just wondering if Anna hiring Dex as her new badge boy is going to get him killed. I mean, Sonny has always hated traitors, and anyone who even dared talk to the cops about him was on his poop list. Remember, he split with Brenda Barrett way back in the day because she wore a wire to try and find out if he was in the mob, and he found out about that, and that was like, nope. And as far as he's concerned, right now, Jason Morgan can go kick rocks because he's an FBI informant. That hit him hard, and Dex putting on a PCPD badge would be like a second gut punch for Sonny, just back to back. And of course, we all remember when Dex was blindly loyal to Sonny, really to a fault. He didn't even hold a grudge when Sonny had him violently interrogated and tortured by Selena Wu's guy. Remember, that was back when they thought he was the hook killer because Sonny is always jumping to wrong conclusions. Dex did everything Sonny demanded, and even when he was being paid by Michael Corinthos to get evidence against Sonny, Dex fell under his spell, and they had that kind of weird pseudo father-son vibe, and now it's all gone. After Sonny turned on him, which was understandable, whatever loyalty and affection Dex had for his former boss turned toxic. He really dislikes Sonny now, and I'm guessing it's because it cost Dex his girlfriend Jocelyn Jax, whom he adores, and just kind of pulled the rug out from under him. And remember, Dex went to Anna and told her everything, how he got the proof against Sonny, and then he was working for Michael. Michael destroyed the flash drive. So Anna knows Dex is serious about this. He even said he was willing to testify despite the risk to his life. So it's one thing, I think, for Sonny to be understanding about Dante Falconeri being a cop because he was already in law enforcement before they found out they were father and son. But for Dex to put on a badge, that's another thing entirely. Sonny knows this won't go well for him, and even under the best conditions, Sonny wouldn't be happy to see any former employee of his decide to make a drastic career change like that. But I have a feeling this is going to hit Sonny harder for 3 reasons. Number one, he let Dex get really close to him on a personal level, and that's why the reveal that he was secretly working for Michael enraged Sonny so much. Second is Dex knows a lot about Sonny's operations because he was deeply involved in almost every aspect of the Corinthos mob operation before the whole traitor for Michael thing came out. And third, Sonny is rapidly coming unglued and headed for a full-blown bipolar spiral. And I want to address one thing real quick. I see some people here in the comments and on Soap's social media that seem a bit confused. Maybe they kind of tuned out on part of the conversation. Some people keep asking and suspecting that it's Ava tampering with Sonny's medication. She's not. Valentine Cassadine is messing with his medication. And no, he's not having Ava swap the pills. When Valentine Valentine talked to Brennan in that Pentonville prisoner van, Valentine explained that he is using Sonny's pharmacist to replace the pills with placebos, so he's getting about a quarter of the medication he needs. He's still getting just a little bit. I guess he's trying to keep him hanging on by a thread, so maybe he doesn't realize what's going on. So it also seems like Valentine has been replacing the pills for a while, because he was talking about how unhinged Sonny is and how he's going to self-destruct, and then mentioned that he almost beat an old man to death. Of course, that's referring to Cyrus Renaud, and that happened on January 4th. So it seems likely Valentine started tampering with Sonny's bipolar medication since maybe late last year at some point. If you remember, Brennan was arrested maybe a week before Christmas, I think. So December is my guess, right after that, for when Valentine started the medication thing. So Dex has an official interview this week with Detective Bennett, and if all goes well, then I imagine they would fast track Dex's training to get him in place as a cop who's tasked with helping take down Sonny. I don't think they're going to have us watching Dex go through the police academy or anything. I mean, that would be terribly expensive to do with extras and sets and stuff. So Anna already warned Sonny she's coming for him and she won't let him slide anymore. So when he finds out she's now got Dex working with her, Sonny might just come totally unglued. You know, after he beat Cyrus in that fit of rage, remember, Sonny ordered Dex to kill the guy in the hospital in cold blood. And Dex warned him at the time that it was a rash act and that he would be the prime suspect because he just beat the guy, but Sonny wouldn't listen. And now it makes sense in hindsight, knowing Sonny wasn't in his right mind to be making good decisions because he didn't have the right medication in his system. So I just have to wonder if Sonny's going to have a similarly bad reaction to the news about Dex's new job, you know, presuming that he is hired by the PCPD. And if Dex does get the cop job, is Sonny going to come gunning for him? Is he going to, you know, roll up on Dex and warn him that, you know, I told you to leave town and you're going to pay for sticking around, and worse yet, you stuck around and decided to be a cop? You know, I can imagine him calling him a rat hiding behind a badge. You know, what's interesting about this also is Dante would absolutely have an issue if Sonny came after another police officer, even one that used to work for him. So this could get real messy real fast for Sonny. And no doubt this is the kind of behavior that Valentine wanted. And that's why he was tampering with his mental meds, and it's all coming out. But Jason Morgan just told Dante that he planned to protect Sonny no matter what. And that means he's going to be in the mix. It's all part of this big umbrella story that was part of Jason's return. So I just wonder, how far will Sonny go when he finds out Dex went from being a mobster to a man with a badge? Anna already promised Dex protection, and maybe she thinks slapping a badge on him is the best protection she can offer since he refused witness protection. But can Anna really protect Dex from Sonny? I don't know. And will her weaponizing Sonny's former flunky put his life on the line? Maybe. And can you imagine how Joss will react? This is going to be wild. Dex is defying Sonny, and Anna's coming for him, and Valentine's messing with his medication, and Ava's trying to seduce him. So this is all building to a big mess, and May Sweeps is just 3 weeks away. So I'm excited about Dex's possible career change and to see how it'll go when the PCPD devotes its efforts to taking down Sonny. It reminds me of back in the day. Do you guys remember when Taggart was completely devoted to destroying Sonny? And so I'm totally here for them to reprise that plot, do it again, do it better, do it now, get Dex in the mix. I think it's going to be good, but let me know what you think about it. Drop your comments. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely come back soon. We are talking General Hospital 7 days a week, and as always, it's Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.